Hello, everyone. Welcome to NSBW. Welcome back for episode 2. I'm Logan.
And I'm Adam.
All right. We hope you guys are in for a good fucking treat tonight.
There's something strange about television and the way that they show violence. And the thing is that we've decided to pick a video game that not only encompasses that violence, but shows it in a way that does it like Running Man, where eventually people are going to be enjoying the show with a little bit of blood and guts while receiving a toaster.
Or a brand new car.
Brand new car!
A trip to Puerto Vallarta.
Excuse me, son, have you had your shot? Have you had your shots?
Have you got your passport?
Girl, did you like to come back with Rob to America? America.
All right, guys. Today we're going to be playing Super Smash
Super
TV.
Smash TV.
Released in 1991. Adam's going to tell you a little bit about it here.
There was a lot of games at the time that were considered hard to port from arcade to console and to do it well. So a lot of games didn't have the luxury of doing it well. Well, as you're about to see in Smash TV, it's considered one of the peak of not only shooting games, but of the time period where, like I said, TV and the people around them and sitting down to watch TV and the violence and whatnot, and people receiving prizes from individuals. I mean, watch Running Man. I mean, Austin will probably show just a little yeah right there in my hand. Yeah, there he is, Arnold. But Arnold Schwarzenegger and the movie Running Man had affected video games to so much to the point where they wanted to make their own version, and Logan and I are going to be playing a version of this today. So,
it's also like those game shows, where everyone's winning prizes, so like Wheel of Fortune and things like that.
Right,
but it's
right.
like, what if we had that as everyone's killing each other,
as
like a death match,
right,
match live TV show.
Right. Now, Lo, my question to you is, would you say that there's a point where we're probably going to reach that? Like, I feel like, Naked and Alone and
society
Naked
as a whole, yeah, of
right.
course.
You
Eventually,
like,
we're gonna get bored. Like, we need to start seeing people kill each other.
right.
Okay.
There's a mention for all of you real video game nerds out there. There's a mention of this in Grand Theft Auto 3, where they talk about a video game show where there's a certain show where prisoners are given the ability to free themselves by shooting and killing each other, and whoever survives at the end becomes number one. Here's the strange thing.
Like
So here's the thing is that this is done as a commercial on the talk radio show Chatterbox. For those of you that play Grand Theft Auto 3, the guy said, I was sitting down eating a sandwich. Then he got shot a couple times, and I didn't realize that was a part of the show. I watch it every day now inside of the hospital. So we're going to be playing, like I said, this is like, okay, so for you nerds that know pretty much, if you know about movies and everything, so like Running Man had never been done in a video game style, and you can't just do Running Man the video game because you had to own the license at the time. So 1991,
I feel like it was just like 1977.
Right, like
Star Wars came out and like influenced all those space games that came out. So like, here comes Running Man. And they're like, oh, let's make a game like that. It's how Jean-Claude Van Damme was.
That's true.
Influenced Mortal Kombat.
That's
it was supposed to be a fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme game.
You're right. See, so this is one of the reasons why Lo and I are not only best friends, but as the reason why we work together is that we understand these games, and we want you guys to understand them and love them as much as we do. So
just find these little pieces of history out about things that you may not even know.
Bro, right? Totally, dude. If we didn't have these parts of the video game history, once again, think about it. There's no Apex, right? There's no Call of Duty. There's no multiplayer. There's no GoldenEye.
You wouldn't even have first-person shooters, if it wasn't for Doom.
If it wasn't for Doom, if there's no Doom, there's no. Imagine a world where all video games are Myst. Yeah, the PC game Myst, where you search around and click on things to find secrets, and that's all video games
I already
are.
do that in real life.
Why? That's not necessary. All right, without further ado,
Super Smash TV.
So Logan and I have actually done a lot of tweaking and touching to make sure that we do
yes.
as smoothly as possible. So we're gonna
honestly,
try to,
I love top-down shows.
Yeah,
like
me
this.
too.
I've
me
always
too.
been a fan of these ever since probably my first. I don't know. My earliest memory that I can think of, which is sad, will be Call of Duty. Zombies, the top-down shooter, like arcade style one that they had. Remember that?
I've never played that. What are you talking about?
Yes, dude. It was just like this. But you move to different areas. You're killing zombies and shit. And you get all these power-ups. It's basically this. It's like this is what started that. So they were just doing their own version of a top-down shooter.
Exactly.
I love those.
Once again, listen, folks. This is how the archetype was done for these games. You can't just say, where did these games come from? They came from these people that played these games as kids, just like we did, right? Were inspired to make the games that you son of a bitch. So, that we played today. Oh, red guy in the corner, by the way.
I see him.
Fat guy. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. So,
We
get cocky. That's the problem. We got. That's
I am drunk,
right. We're
intoxicated.
a little on the sippy dippy side.
I have my sippy cup.
Sippy. We've had a couple. We've had a few. It's 100% refillable. That's it.
I haven't been allowed to have an unscrewed cup before.
I never.
A cup without a lid is not allowed in my family.
You can't bring it here anymore.
No.
As you can see, Logan has more points than me. We went up last time, right?
We went right. Hurry.
No, down. Fine, we do it down.
Baby,
down,
are you down? Nope.
No!
Sure,
No!
You sure was?
No!
What is that?
No!
Shit? What is that shit? Shoot that shit.
No, we have to be away from. Yeah, okay. You can shoot it.
We can
great.
shoot it, yeah.
Okay, great. So can we be in the same corner so at least we can have a chance? I think that's the only chance that we have.
I mean, I'm doing.
Okay, you did.
If you see,
you do your thing.
If you see big like groups like this, focus on them first.
Okay.
And then we'll take out the smaller guys.
Okay.
Then we see like these dudes. Let's get rid of them. The bombers.
Hurt.
There's just kind of strategize a little bit.
Yes, I'm trying to.
And what's crazy is like there's other difficulties. So I'm hoping that they increase the amount of enemies on the screen.
Of course,
this
is what Logan doesn't forget. This is a retro video game, bro. There's no holds barred. They will literally. They want you to absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna right this time. Let's go, boys! Total carnage.
Oh look, they're waiting to get shit.
They're waiting to get shit. Okay, back up. Oh god, nice. Oh wait, bro. I'm gonna go by you. I'm gonna right by you.
Tail that big coming out.
Sorry, folks. So sorry about not being able to talk and be a part of this
welcome to our podcast where we sit in silence.
Let's sit in silence while we
games.
right for the first time. And oh God! Never mind. It's fine. Hold on.
I got a brand new toaster though.
We got a brand new
and
toaster.
And a brand new VCR.
No, God, no.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the goddamn screen.
Okay.
You know, it reminds me of those T99 calculators.
I would see $1.99. I owned a T199 for 14 years, and I've never been able to operate it properly. Every time that I turn on the T199, I get confused as to where I am or what I'm doing. My wife tells me, don't operate the T199 before we drive a car for dinner. That doesn't make any sense.
I focus on those dudes with guns. And see, these games.
Oh my God!
I feel like when they developed these, they knew you would be so distracted by all the shit that's going on. You wouldn't notice these dudes in the corner shooting giant ballistic missiles at you.
Exactly.
What did you get that just killed everybody like that?
That's the nuke.
You get that in the fucking Call of Duty Zombies too. Like it's so crazy how they've taken all your favorite games. You don't realize.
You have no idea. They've been heavily influenced. Yeah, I died.
By these
all the
retro
way.
games. You know, like it's insane. It just blows my mind.
Like, so Logan, you grew up playing games like
I grew up
those other games
with the
right.
N64 and
Right, okay.
so like the SNES, I didn't have that. That was a little bit before me because I was born in '94.
Okay.
So, but that doesn't mean I wasn't like familiar with these kind of
No,
games. These
no.
I still knew people who had these systems,
Right,
and I
right.
played these games with them.
Right.
But
right.
not to the extent of like library that there is, which I didn't even know about, which is insane. Even one of my favorite
hundreds of games.
Favorite
Literally
cartoons growing up,
thousands.
Scary or Real Monsters.
Real Monsters. They have a video game for that. They have a game for that. Which we will be playing. Which we will be playing on this channel. That's correct. We will be playing this on this channel. That's correct.
If you love that show,
if you love the show, you will be seeing that game here on NSBW. Here only on NSBW.
Only on NSBW.
Only on NSBW.
We have the best sports.
We have the. Come on down to NSBW. We have the best sports. We have the best individuals that use black people for sports that don't even make sense, like hockey or NASCAR. Doesn't make sense at all, but it's necessary.
It's sport.
It's sports.
Dodgeball? It's a sport.
It's a dip, dop, dick, dodge, dodge, and dive.
Dolphin dive.
Dolphin, dick,
double
Darren, Derek,
fuck.
I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use corner strategy.
I'm fucking drunk.
That's okay. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan is officially on the sauce.
He's lost in the sauce. He needs a compass. It's a bold move, Kyle.
That's a bold move, Kyle. Let's see if that pays off.
I don't think it will.
Let's see if that pays off.
Look at it. He's got two. Look at that diamond gym outfit right there.
Right.
Ruby encrusted tuxedo.
Right. Two chicks just slumped on his arms, bro.
So I found out something interesting recently. I like to share.
Go ahead.
So this is insane. First off, this is like Kingpin mixed with Donkey Kong.
Sure is.
So I found out recently that the co-founder for Atari, I believe it was, also created Chuck E. Cheese's. Like he was the founder of Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow, really?
Is that insane?
Really?
I never even knew
Krilly.
that.
That's what I said. I said Krilly.
Krillin.
Krillin.
100%.
100%.
I think what was his name? Dylan or Nolan?
Dylan.
I don't think it was Dylan. Fuck. Look, if you came here for educational purposes, you fucked up.
You fucked up.
This is entertainment.
No, listen.
You're unadulterated entertainment.
The guy from Atari that created Atari also created Chuck E. Cheese. Is that what you were trying to say?
That's exactly what I was trying. I just wish I knew his name so I didn't sound like an idiot.
Right, but it doesn't matter because
I'm an idiot.
Well, people. I mean, if you wanna get into the information, you can do it yourself. Obviously.
True.
Not trying to be. Not trying to be.
I want to. No one just wants to come and see. Watch us play this.
I understand that. Wait. Oh, my arm. Wait, hold on. Wait for it.
So I want to ask you, what was your most favorite retro game, like shooter growing up? Like, I guess let's go side scroller shooter. You know, like
Gunstars.
Contra.
Gunstar Heroes, bro.
Really?
Gunstar Heroes. Always. Yep. Gunstar Heroes, bro. The gameplay on it is, big, beautiful sprites. Great color, great use of color. There's an incredible power-ups all the time. I mean, the enemies are kind of they're cheesy and fun, and you're having a great time. And they're not. It's one of those shooters that once you get started, it's hard to stop because the gameplay is addictive and fun and incredible. Damn it, I died again.
This guy's hard. I don't think we've gotten this far.
No, we haven't. Not yet. No. Wait. Oh, my arm.
Get that.
Oh, my arm.
But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no arms or legs. Fuck. I keep dying when I get the weapon that we can use to actually hurt it.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Failure. Disappointed.
Emotion.
Oh
damage.
my emotional damage.
I got it.
Wait for it. Shh. We're just wasting lives, by the way, and Logan has more credits than I do for any of those of you that
Got
are
him.
counting.
We got him. He's blowing up. I know. Oh my god. Jesus. You're just a giant robotic skeleton at this point. Skeleton at this point. He's a Jack Skellington.
Are you? Is anybody watching? For those of you that are in the competitive mode of life, Logan is better at video games than I am.
That's
but I'm an old man. So
he's an OG. I'm a young blood.
I try to do the best I can to keep up with these young whippersnappers that have utilized the best parts of the game.
He's only like a few years older than me. Let's just be honest.
I need to I as this old dinosaur that plays video games, I just try to keep up with these young whippersnappers as much as possible, because they're just good, they're just good. These kids are great these days, They're great.
Oh, you just rolled over me.
Oh God! For those of you that are keeping count, he actually lasered me right in the face, but Logan's credit thing saved my life. We're trying it out. Logan and I are pretty addicted to this game, so we're trying.
I love it already.
We're trying to put as much time into it as
possible. What the fuck is happening?
Wait for it. Isn't this game fucking amazing? There's no head, and he's still going. It's a carcass on wheels. It's a carcass on wheels, and it's still going.
The U.S. Army could learn a thing or two.
Right.
Looks intently at the camera. I don't support anything.
I don't support the fucking thing he just said.
We need dead bodies attached to tanks.
Oh God, no! Please, no.
I think we finally destroyed. What? There's another head?
Yeah. Talking about phases. This is the 5th phase of this guy now. We're in the first level, 5th phase of this guy. We're in phase number 5 now. I can only hope to stay away from him as he intently lasers the black guy, like most white people always do.
Whoa.
I'm not all, but just, some.
That's so true, it hurts.
And I died again. Game over for Adam. Logan is intently trying to give it his all here.
Oh, look, he's going to spawn like 100 more heads and be another head.
Nope. He's by himself, folks.
Oh, I think I actually did it.
He did it.
Woo!
Logan did it.
Single-handedly.
All by myself.
I did
with
it.
No help. Game over for the black guy. Now listen, folks. We didn't plan this at all. None of this was supposed to happen by choice.
Just like in horror movies, the black man was the first to die.
The black man was the first to die. Only because, like I said, the guy's a better gamer than I am. He's beaten more Dark Souls games and Dark Souls-esque games than I have. It just proves to the world at large as to who is a better gamer and what does a gamer require.
Don't let this man lie to you, folks. I am mediocre at best. Hope he blurs my nipples out. We might get fined for that or something.
Absolute blur.
I'm dying because I didn't realize we were in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You were in the middle of a game. Never, folks, in my years of playing Smash TV, I have never been to this level.
Fuck!
Okay, folks, try number 1.
What's a good name?
Well, I wonder, like, what?
Don't do it. The FCC won't let me be because I like baked beans and my STDs.
Should I?
Who fuck? Do it.
Who fuck? Number 8. Hey, folks. Logan has agreed with me that we're gonna do more than one try at this video game because we enjoy it so much that we're gonna try to go for the gold here.
Absolutely. Because bronze is not good enough.
Bronze is fucking for the losers.
If you ain't first, you're last. And if
I'm
you're
already
last,
bronze,
you're
which
horrible.
means I'm a loser. Wait, hold up. Nobody said that. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Good luck.
Good luck.
So we figured it out.
We figured it
We
out.
just can't die.
That's correct. That's correct.
That's the ultimate strategy.
You hear what he said? We can't die. That's the full strategy. You want to know the full strategy? We can't die. Save it. Save it. Save it.
I didn't know what that meant. Save what?
Save the nuke. Sorry.
Okay.
Save the nuke. Until we get... Let's not start here, folks.
Dead.
Dead.
We're gonna spell it out for you. You're a walking corpse. You're a fertilizer. You're pushing up daisies. You dead.
You're dead. Let's go up, because there's money.
Yeah, right before the boss.
If we can. Just smothered in chickens, just like...
Oh, I thought I was the red guy.
How can he be the red guy when that guy is black? So I'm one life behind. I'm hoping I can keep my dignity here. But unfortunately, we've had too much
Too much barbecue sauce.
too much barbecue sauce
On the pulled pork.
and the pulled pork in order to... We're affected.
My pork's been pulled, man.
We're a fork. We're a
fork.
We're a fork.
We're no other color. Why do I run to the only bomb at the bottom of the map? Shit! Listen.
I probably shouldn't have... It's my fault, folks.
It's my fault, folks.
It's my fault.
We weren't really prepared.
We weren't prepared.
Never are. Up.
It's up. Right. We have to go towards the money.
I'm not gonna lie to you, my stomach hurts so bad.
Is it the...
Absolutely painful.
Is this the Dookie stage?
No, this is the I drank cold liquor and it's not. I don't know.
I know. It's called Brother Sister.
It's called alcoholic.
It's called...
And then die.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see the first guy, oh man, on, whatever street. We're not doing well here, folks.
It's the end of the line.
It's the end of the line.
And it wasn't very long.
I should have told you not to do so many, man.
He's like, I told you not to sleep with those hookers, but you didn't listen to me.
That would not affect his gameplay.
It would
affect his gameplay.
I got VD! I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That is a full disclosure. I don't have
He
VD.
does not have VD.
You'd have to have sex, and those things I don't do.
That's awful. See,
He's
sauced up right now.
I'm saucy.
We're all sauced
I'm like
up right
a big
now.
old rack of ribs.
We're just sauced the hell up right now. There's nothing happening except for us being sauced right now. Both of us, 0 lives.
I want to talk to you guys today about the flying spaghetti monster. I'm not even in the part.
You're not even barely in the shot. Are you okay, buddy?
I am the shot. The money shot right here. 10 seconds. Before I throw up.
Oh God. Logan.
I may have died.
You know what, folks?
Folks, today you never know what's gonna happen on NSBW. We might have a child. We might fucking beat a rooster. We might satisfy a grown camel.
There's a lot of things that might be frustrating in this game, but we can do it. We're just a little sauced up here. We're just a little I'm concentrating as hard as I can because
it's not enough, Dad.
I am a little ready to go, and Logan still has more points than I do.
I have
right.
Burkhardt syndrome. But of course.
Big money! I think, folks, we did.
It feels like I swallowed a bomb and just blew up my stomach.
I feel so bad for Logan right now. I shouldn't have done
I
it.
do too, because I should have done that.
You shouldn't have done it.
I don't even know why. It just happens. Sorry, folks. This is not supposed to happen. I was feeling fine, and then I wasn't all of a sudden. You know, it happens.
It happens.
It happens when you get old and start dying. Your body's decrepit. Rots away underneath you.
We have consumed a few of the grandpa's old medicine, as they say.
Well, my grandpa left that in the fucking basement during the storm of 1902, and I think it got sucked up in that tornado and mixed with some of that fucking fungus flying around.
So we're about to lose a player here, folks. Logan's not doing so hot.
It's a bold move, Cotton. I don't think it's paying off.
Logan is I told him I had a few, and I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. And this guy, as you can see, is not doing well. Oh,
whoa,
boy.
ambulance. Whoa, 1 minute. Ambulance. Whoa, 1 minute. Ambulance, dance. Ambulance, dance. 911 swine. Somebody called 911. Holy shit.
Oh God, I don't know how he's still in the game, folks. He's there. He's trying. I don't know. He shouldn't be playing. Why did you
Episode 2, folks. Welcome to it. It's fun in the sun, but it's getting a little hot. I need some lotion and sunscreen. Help me! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Help me with your witch magic.
With your witch magic. God!
Oh,
it feels like I got a chest burster coming out of my fucking stomach. Oh, it feels like I swallowed a 20-pound weight and it's just sitting in there.
Oh, dude, I told him, man.
You ever swallowed a bag full of rocks? You ever smelled the inside of a fake leg? Because it all feels the same.
Don't equate anything to what this man says. He's not feeling well. It was my fault.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so. I think it's over. It's finally over.
For all of you that were hoping for a completely
you thought this was going to be good, but this isn't,
episode.
Is it?
No, eat more chips. Eat more chips.
Let's put more shit in my stomach.
Right. Well, we can't pause this so you can take a shit.
I don't need a shit, son. I just have in pain. I don't know what's happening.
It's the cold liquor.
It's the cold liquor hurting your belly buttons.
Yeah, it's the cold liquor. It's the cold liquor.
Bingo goes his name-o.
So it turned out well in the beginning here, folks, but I messed up.
What's crazy is that when we usually record, like, we don't even record and we have the best content, but when we're recording, it's like
we're so concerned about giving you guys the absolute peak of the content that you're watching that we're nervous. We're nervous. We want to give you guys the funny and laughs and the stuff that we have that we just enjoy, just me and him, like that it's hard to do,
especially when you're drunk,
especially
and in pain,
because once again, like I said, we're trying to deliver this thing, so
But hey, we know you
this-
got. If you're still here, we appreciate you.
Like,
You know, we're just here for a laugh. We're gonna make you guys have a good time. No, you're not alone.
man.
Share our games that we grew up with, that we made, that you
in
grew up
pain.
with.
In pain.
In pain.
All of this is said by the way folks in pain, and I can feel it because he knows that I can understand things like that.
Game over.
Game over.
Thank God, I need to just die.
Well, the shoe is now turned onto the other foot, folks. Where Logan was alive before, and now that I'm alive and I've got Kingpin over here shooting his head at me, and I'm just waiting for a drop to just leave me alone.
So what if we turned the Kingpin into a tank?
Right. And he has like lasers for eyes!
And he's got 6 heads.
He's got fucking 6. Well, he has like a ton of different. Wait for him to say it. Fuck. We lost him. We lost him, folks. You know, we're doing our best here. Like I said, it was my fault. I'd taken.
I took him under my wing, but he fell off when I fly. Listen, folks. There's one thing you need to know. I don't go unless there's blow. I'm just kidding. Scratch that.
Scratch that. Hold up.
It's a lie.
Listen. Because of the state of the host at this point, I think that we maybe should possibly end the episode.
What?
This guy.
End the episode.
I just only on me and personally. We've done a few gameplays. What? You weren't feeling well.
I'm fine now.
Okay.
This too shall pass. This usually happens. I don't know. Alcohol doesn't usually sit well with me sometimes when it's like super cold.
Right.
Who knows? Who knows? It's
I
nebulous.
shouldn't. It was my fault.
It's not his fault. I'm a grown
drank.
man. I'm a grown man child, and I'm allowed to make my own mistakes.
Right, but that's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That's fucking disgusting.
This is on the side note here. Last night we watched a movie called "In the Mouth of Madness."
In the Mouth of Madness, featuring a man that some of you might know from a little ditty that goes by na 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 na. Austin put it in my hand right here on Logan's shoulder. Ow! In the Mouth of Madness, I thought was on a scale of 1 to 10, was a 95. Simply because, listen, simply because everything that you thought was supposed to go a certain way never went that way.
And there was no, you were just kind of thrown into it, and by the end, you were just waiting for the answer, and it just never came.
And it never came!
No. And this is based on the In the Mouth of Madness by H.P. Lovecraft, but John Carpenter actually directed this film, who also did The Thing.
Anybody? Mm-hmm. The Thing?
Didn't he do Jericho as well, the game?
Yes,
Jericho. That game was amazing. I love Jericho.
This guy, Jericho.
If you ever get a chance to check that out, definitely do it. It's on PS2, I believe. Jericho, great game. I mean, great horror game. Just, you gotta think about who John Carpenter is. He's also done a few other things as well. What's up? What? No, see, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. He's just pulling your leg right in half. No, don't listen to this guy. This guy likes Technomancer. Okay, we need to just stop this. Enough said. Go home. Oh wait, you are home.
Yo, it's true.
Yeah, he knows.
I'm all about the obscure, weird games that nobody wants to play, and that's the reason why this guy is my friend. Is that we love all the things in the corners that nobody wants to talk about, right? Like the things that people in society may like put like movies and stuff, and and video games and entertainment that they kind of put away where nobody wants to talk about it.
No, I mean, you see a lot of like when I look at like through my Facebook feed, I'll see retro games being played, but nobody's like talking over them or anything.
Right,
They're just
exactly.
playing them.
Right.
It's like no, we want to bring you the history and just have that nostalgic feel of when you're with people, you know, playing these games back in the day. You know, like when we were kids, because we never got to do that with these.
Yeah,
people.
right.
So now we're doing it now.
We're doing it now, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, do you remember?
Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love is something.
Changing and fly away.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
That's why we enjoy being around each other as friends and working together on things like this, because we want you guys to know that there's, you know, I mean, let's just be honest, right? Like, you grew up with friends that maybe were different from all the other people around you, and maybe you and your friend that were different played video games. And you played video games, right, but at the same... Because everything that you play, even though that the people that you play them with, the situation is not always not so black and white.
We all deal with shit, regardless of who you are. We're like the same person. You guys don't even understand.
That's the strange thing, is that the reason why we're doing this podcast is that Logan and I are people that have gone through life as adults, right? Not knowing each other, and then once we started working, next to each other at a restaurant called Fuji's,
which is crazy because you were you were a grill cleaner, and I just fried shit.
I was a grill cleaner.
I was a fried cook. I literally just fried shit. That's all I did.
So, what was the initiation of like bringing our friendship together? For the first time, was it the invitation to your house?
We just started like talking because you were talking like about games and shit, and I was like, "Ooh!" So I was like, "Hey man, maybe about this game." And we were talking. I was like, "Well, hey man, I live here. If you wanted to come over and play games," like, "Yeah, maybe sometime we'll do that." And then eventually you came over, and my fucking stepdad and mom had this giant arcade like cabinet, like the old school arcade cabinet, a bunch of games on it. We were sitting there playing that for hours. What were we playing? Galaga or Galaxian?
It's, ladies and gentlemen, we played Gyrus, a game called Gyrus. God. Listen, so Logan and I played on this old school arcade, right? It's called Gyrus. Now here's the thing, it's a multiple arcade that which meaning it had more games, had more than one game on it. And the thing about this multiplayer, multiple arcade game is that it had the ability to play games without being disturbed by any electrical malfunction or any, outside circumstances that would affect the game to the point where you can't play it. So Logan and I would play these games for hours. Now here's the funny thing, is that we would play these games and you could smell the heat from the motherboard and just the whole system itself, just like us playing it for hours on end that had never done this longevity of playing, of two people playing the same arcade game. So Logan and I at one point became, because I try not to compete with this guy because I'm not about competition. I love to fight with people, not against them. And so Logan and I, because I love him so much and we're such good friends, is that he understood my thing with competition and understood how much to kind of poke me without making me flip over and become hatred and anger and frustration on myself. So we kind of, at a while, we verbally kind of poked each other to the point where we like, hey, well, I could fucking do it better than you can.
Yeah, like, oh, you think you got that?
I'll get that high score. I'll fucking get that. So because in a sense, Logan and I are both dudes that didn't get a chance to live in the time period where you could do that, right?
Right. Exactly. Like the most I got was we had in the mall by us. We had we had an arcade room. You know, like it's just a little how they have malls. You know, stores, but it was just an arcade room, so you wouldn't even play games. And like I would occasionally play with Daniel and them and stuff. I remember we spent like hours in there one day just spent like $40 on quarters.
I was gonna say, how many quarters? How many quarters?
$40 worth of quarters on fucking games. Yeah. Just playing what was it, like Evil or House of a Thousand Corpses? That was
House of the Dead is what he's talking about.
Yeah,
House of the Dead is what he's talking. House of the Dead.
Not the movie. Still a great movie.
It's still a great movie.
Check it out.
Once again, Austin, right there in the middle.
You see it. See the game, the movie.
The movie.
The game, the movie.
Game and the that's the game, right? And this here is the movie. That's inside. That's the movie. Don't put it there, Austin.
Nips. And there it goes.
Explain your time. Go on to your nostalgic.
But no, I mean it was just that was the only chance I got to do that. You know, like arcades were just going out of date in that time I was growing up.
Oh my God!
I don't know if they even still have that arcade room at that mall.
Okay, so my parents. So thank you very much for your patience, guys. We appreciate you so much. I guess this is kind of the point where you heard Patreons or whatever. But the deal is that for me, growing up, my parents and I, and my family of 5, I have an older brother and a younger brother. We used to go on trips, and so the one trip we went to Kentucky, and we stopped at this hotel that had a dope swimming pool that had a divider where one side of the swimming pool was this little cave, right? And then you dive underneath the divider and it's the rest of the swimming pool.
What?
Okay, so listen, this place is dope. Listen, this place is... No.
Your pants was unzipped. What?
You don't have to... We're about to life. So, listen, they had an arcade game called Road Blasters. Okay? It's a steering wheel driving game where you shoot stuff from, I believe it's the shifter knob. You shoot things from the shifter knob, and you drive as well. And then there's pedals, and it's you doing this. You do this all from standing. You do this all while standing.
They don't have a seat?
There's no seat.
What kind of fucking car is that?
This is Road Blasters.
Fred Flintstone's bullshit.
This is Road Blasters, in the late '90s, late '80s, early '90s.
Oh, okay.
Which means arcades, like you said, they're popular, but they're being phased out. They're trying to do the best they can to hold on to that love of nostalgia, but can't do it, right?
Yeah, like the early 2000s, they started going down.
God, dude. God.
Before we even
that broke my heart, dude.
Before I even graduated in 2013, I don't even think they were around at that time. So like definitely around like 2010 around here, they probably weren't even still around. Just in this area. You know that I'm sure there's plenty of arcade system and places around here still where you can go and there's arcade games, like Dave and Buster's is trying to keep it alive, but nothing retro. It's all like modern day kind of like when me and my friend Brian, we went to a barcade up in Belleville. And like they had a bunch of cool games and shit, but there was nothing like retro, nothing old school.
So it's mostly like
it was like all Jurassic Park thing,
yes,
and
the
fucking Halo thing where you're driving the Warthog. I'm like,
did you hear that? Pac-Man to Halo. They eradicated there's no Pac-Man.
There were no retro games.
There's no retro games.
They were in the style of retro games.
Right, style of,
but they were all new games.
They're all new games.
It was just like. I don't think there's any more of those like retro arcades around anymore.
So this is what the thing that Logan and I mean, Lo, I don't know how you felt about Spider-Man No Way Home. It was like
he's like, I'm gonna keep bringing this up forever.
Right, because to me it's the perfect example of what happens when you marry nostalgia with a visual conception where people not only take it in, right, taking the information, but their mind instantly says like, I want more of this. So like, you want nostalgia. We want nostalgia.
You want callbacks to things that were good and that meant a lot in your like childhood. So like when you see like these Lego movies and all these other goofy ass movies
Right.
come out, and they have like Ready Player One's a big thing. They had
Oh,
so
God.
many universes collide.
Like you said, like you just said,
games.
fan service, baby.
Like yeah, that's what it was. Even if it's just like a small little character that you see on the screen, it's from a game that you've played way back when. You're like, oh fuck. You know, I've played that.
Right.
You know, just that gives you that connection to that, you know,
Right.
whatever it is,
Right.
source of media. So
Right.
I really
Right.
feel like that's really important, especially nowadays, because originality is just kind of fading into obscurity, and not in a good way.
Well, I mean, yeah, bro, but that's the thing, is that there are those Indiana Jones individuals like ourselves that are willing to dive back into the archives of nostalgia and pull them out for the world to see and be like, yo, remember this?
So I
You
gotta
know,
keep that alive.
remember this?
It's up to like, and there are people who still do, but I just feel like maybe I'm not researching well enough to see it, but I don't see like people like us just chilling playing these games. And then when I'm playing right now, we're just talking and shit, you know.
That's right. There's no gameplay at
No,
this
you're just-
point.
you're just
You're,
staring at two
literally
players.
looking at one player, two player.
which sucks.
Skills are normal.
You don't want to see that.
Here.
So we'll play.
Once
right.
again, folks,
Yeah,
here
round
we'll
two
start
of
up.
this.
Round two.
Let's see if we can beat this. I think we got this time.
Let's go ahead and...
And then after this, we can probably end the episode early. You know,
Yeah,
and start on the
yeah.
Patreon.